This is the video for Harvest Church Worship Director position, answering the questions that are on the interview or the application for the application process for it to be reviewed. Excuse me, my name is Dr. Chenga Miller. And the first question was, why do you want to work at Harvest Church? Just from the application process, which I've gone through in many other churches, I feel that the thoroughness of the church, making sure that they vet out each candidate and ask particular questions, not only about their musicianship but about their faith, is very important. After watching Bishop's videos and promo videos and actual sermons, I felt a connection to where he wants to go globally for the church. So I thought that would be a great fit for me to get back into the ministry full time and somewhere where I can grow and I connected with. Not just to be a job to work at, but to actually be a servant within the congregation as well. The second question was, which of Bishop Foreman's messages have you viewed, and from what you saw, do you believe that is a style or and substance of leadership that you can both submit to and receive from what? Well, about 7 months ago, he did a sermon about get your fire back. And, since COVID, I left my former position to spend more time with my family because I felt like my daughter was going to college, so I needed more time with her. But getting your fire back definitely resonates with where I am in the ministry, spiritually, just having other situations that went on in the last 2 years, through church, through family, and getting back the zeal to spread the gospel via music, through ministry as well, just spreading the word. But a few of the points of how to get your fire back, like in your finances, your future, your family, your faith, finances, that is definitely something that resonates with me, where that has always been a goal and a prayer of mine, to be able to be financially stable so that I may be able to help others who are in need, not just need for a handout, but need for mentorship, for need for finances, whatever it may be. And the part where he made the point about your faith, and he quoted Psalms 37:23, that the Lord directs the steps of the godly and he delights in every detail of your life, definitely resonates with me because I'm a holistic type of person. When I do music ministry, I understand that the importance of the ministry is to be able to spread the gospel and spread the message that God has put in the bishop's spirit to share with others. And the music ministry is there to enhance and support that message. So just all of that, especially that specific sermon, resonated with me. Question number 3, what do you believe the responsibility and functions of the role that you're applying for, and when have you performed those functions, responsibilities in past employment? I've been a music director, minister of music, choral conductor at churches for the last 18 years. I've done everything from conducting 4 choirs at once, every month, every week, teaching new music, new repertoire for the worship service. The responsibilities of strategically planning all of the worship services and all of the special services to once again support what the Bishop's message is the utmost importance. Taking every opportunity, using the music ministry to spread the word of God, and not taking it lightly, because setting the atmosphere for the word to come across is a big deal, and it makes the job of the bishop much easier. But I've done it in every position that I've held, and on top of that, learning the media ministry, or the sound or the tech ministry, where just in case if any of the lay persons are not available, that I can help run sound and different aspects of the music and sound ministry. Question number 4: what are your top 3 professional attributes? Your top 3 professional opportunities for growth. Top 3 professional attributes are: I have a mastery of music through my vocation, my profession as a music educator for the last 23 years and music director at churches for the last 17, 18 years. Being able to multitask, be able to take on the demands of the ministry and still do it with fidelity, and making sure that every time that the music ministry is setting forth the word, that is done with excellence. Also, being able to communicate and manage other people is another attribute. Place for growth, just not overexerting myself, doing too much. Make sure you're scaffolding and running the ministry in the capacity of the people who are actually working it as well. So not outrunning anyone, but doing it all together, making sure everyone feels comfortable. Making sure, I guess another attribute, communication, making sure communication is done effectively and differentiated, because everybody communicates differently. So that's another attribute that I feel like you can always work on. And just making sure that you stay grounded to your faith. I believe that's always a work in progress. Okay. What makes you stand out from any other candidates applying to be on our team? Because I know not only ministry side, but as a professional music educator, my comprehension of the music profession really catapults and drives my faith and my passion for ministry. So because I have both, I believe that, the experience alone should make me stand out. And I'm, with the terminal degree, with a doctorate in ed leadership and teaching, it just allows me to be able to disseminate information, manage people well, things like that. So a lot of times musicians only have one side, where they're just great musicians or they're great administrators. But I feel like I'm both. I feel like that I'm both evenly. And the final question: how do you handle receiving coaching and correction for any upline? I invite any correction. I invite any critiques, because all in all, everybody's there to make the ministry better. And, we can't take the chance of not being on one accord and or doing it in excellence, because we can't miss the opportunity to minister to someone who may be coming to visit, streaming live, or, anywhere in the world. You don't know what they're dealing with. So if we do not make sure that we're working in excellence and that you're taking critique when something can be corrected or enhanced, then there's a possibility that we won't be as effective. So I welcome correction. I welcome coaching, because it just makes you a better person. And you can learn every day. So that is the end of my video. I thank you for your consideration for the worship director for Harvest Church position. Thank you.